The bill was sponsored by the majority and minority leaders, as well as the MP for Kumbungu Ras Mubarak and MP for Finso South, Ben Abdallah Banda. The majority leader during second reading outlined the rationale for the bill.
As 6A3 is styling on legal remedies for an unborn child where a road traffic crash occurs. Information from the police and healthcare facilities indicate that a considerable number of women have lost their pregnancies as a result of road traffic crashes. Also, as 6A3 does not impose a duty on the driver of a motor vehicle to report the death of an unborn child on the occurrence of a road traffic crash, and it is impossible to charge an accused person the death of an unborn child. Mr. Speaker, the absence of a duty to report the death of an unborn child in a road traffic crash inadvertently results in the absence of data on the subject which may be relevant for national development planning purposes.
Another sponsor of the bill, Ras Mubarak, made comments regarding the piece of legislation.
This is not only about us, but it is about the future. It is about children who are yet to be born. And if we can provide remedies in our laws for pregnant women who may be involved in accidents that could affect the babies, it is very exciting. This is what Parliament should be and is about. Mr. Speaker, I thank you for creating the space. This is also to thank colleagues who have contributed in making this possible.
Earlier, the majority leader indicated that MPs would have to undertake another round of COVID-19 tests before the new year.
I think it's also important, given the circumstances of these times, to inform members that given what we've gone through as members of this House, with respect to the rather very intense electioneering campaigns and the conduct of elections, it become imperative for us all to resubmit ourselves to the necessary COVID-19 tests. Arrangements are being made in that direction, and we entreat every member to submit himself or herself so as to enable us to enter the new year with a clean bill of health.
Would want to find out from the honourable majority leader if he can be a bit more specific on the COVID-19 testing arrangements that are being put in place. When do you anticipate that you will be ready for honourable members to present themselves for the test? Because that's very, very important. But you fell short of giving us specific dates of when you think that the arrangements will be concluded. And finally, Mr. Speaker, there are major security matters following from the elections. People have been killed. The IGP appeared before us before the elections and took responsibility that he is in charge of the election security task force. Can the task force appear before us to answer questions on matters to do with security, lives that have been lost, and all the security challenges we have faced with the election?